This is part 2. This is sawdust. This retiring lag is a cut of shite. Swore already, man. I swore already. What was I going to say? I think I should say a little warning, you know, or something. This is a workplace, so I'd expect a little bit of swearing if I was you. I tend to swear a bit in the workplace. Now you can come and take me for a pint if you want, and I won't swear. I won't swear once. But when I'm out here on my own, in my workplace, I got a tendency to swear. So, you've been warned. So, this piece should be quite easy. So, let's get going. That didn't work. Right, I rounded the back end off because that's where I'm starting, is the back. You gotta go from there to there, and then there to there. It'll be about 6 pieces maybe. So we'll start at the back. I was a carpenter yesterday, not a metal worker. So I was in the other shed doing carpentry. Yeah, carpentry, yes. I can make all the funny noises you want me to. Oh yes, Robert, so you do make some funny noises. We want this piece approximately 4, 8 and a 5. Okay. That's going on there. I know you don't believe me. You know, I'm only saying what I do. I can't tell you what to do. But I always try to get my steel as flat as I can straight away. See that corner? That corner is bented. Well, and I'm happy with that, see? You happy with that? I'm asking you. Okay. Good that time. Now that should fit over there. Pretty damn good. Right, so that is going over there like that. But we're going to sink it down past the wheels. So we got to measure, we got to see where the welds are. Right, we got to cut that out of both sides, out to the factory edge, which is this side. So, shut your eyes and I'll do it for you. You got to shut your eyes because I can't show you. Right, you want to get rid of them burrs off there. What did I just... That's got to come out. So it's welding time. Oh, that'll do. You've got to learn to fucking use anything that comes to your hand, you know what I mean? You ain't got time for all that. Just pick up anything, even. It'll work. Just clamp that on there and then just wrap it. And I don't mean that fucking silly music they're doing these days. No offense, rappers. To you, it's music. To us, it's pull your fucking trousers up. That's one I just couldn't understand that. I can understand most things, but to have your trousers down around your fucking knees, I don't understand that sort of thing. I was taught tight jeans, pair of trainers. If the police chased you, they wouldn't stand a fucking chance. That's going on there, like that. That's how a fender's on. This piece goes over the back like that. But what I want to do is just slightly roll over the edges. And I'm not really sure about that hammer. I'm so used to using my other hammer over the years because I forgot I had them, to be honest with you. And this is a nice, seems to be a nicer weight to it. That's got to fit over that. It's supposed to go over it because it's a canvas. And I don't mean if a man could paint 1,000 pictures, I cannot find you. Telly flicking Savaris. A better actor than singer, huh? It just gives you that look. You got a canvas on it, you know. Now the seats in this thing are thin. They're like flicking paper. So we're going for the seats next. I don't know if you've ever been in one of these cars, but I can tell you now the seats are something like this thick. It's not very nice, alright. Right, we're coming down here that far. How far? That far. Okay, now. 1.5 inches, right? But we're going more than 1.5 inches. We're going to probably about 1 5/8 inches. You've got to be able to pick anything up and use it. That's what it's there for. Because we're going to just slightly round this off, which is, let's go down there until you get the depth you want it, and then just chase it along it. If you go too far, tough. That's good. I want it to make it look sort of comfortable. Alright, alright. We're having a tunnel divider. We're doing a straight piece here from here to there, because the bonnet wraps around it. You've got the bonnet, the firewall. So that is, if you give me say 8 1/4, oh, wait, you're getting bigger. Give me 8 1/4 and I'd be happy. Well, you would have been if you measured up with as well. 8 1/4 by 8 1/4 by 1 1/4. So I gotta. I gotta go in a minute, have a pee. And I want as straight as possible facing upwards, because this bonnet is going to roll onto this. It's pretty good, that. That's the best part, you've got to talk to yourself. Hope nobody notices the UN actually in that case. I don't know how much you can see from here, but that's going to go in there like that. We're going to put a dashboard in there then. So maybe, just maybe, it'd be better to put the dashboard in now, wouldn't it? I'll give you a quick show, because what we're looking at is the firewall. Bonnet got to come to there. There is the engine. Well, the engine's there, isn't it, really? But to be able to form this now, you do need to take measure of it. I will find one in a minute. I heard one drop on the floor. There it is. So this end is like 5, as it's always been, and then this end is about 3.5 by however long that is. Okay, and then you fold it, or bend it, or whatever you're going to do with it, and then take it from there. So we want to get out the middle. This is where you want a pen. You don't want to be scratching your bonnet, do you? The old keyed in the bonnet. I'm going right on the line this time, because I want it tight to give us a bit of leeway on the other bit. Bend it over and bring it back a bit. I've gone right on the line this time. Where are you? There. There's a fly on my fucking camera. Right on the line that time, so. Goes right to a point. That's how close it was. But if you're going to be jammy, be jammy on. So according to that was square, so that to that should be square. In the mirror of all man, in the mirror of all man. David Bowie certainly left his mark on us, didn't he?
Yeah, rock the angel.
You keep going, you'll get it. If it takes 500 goes, you'll get it eventually. We gotta drill. Nope, you gotta drill holes in there. I was laying in my kitchen. I said, Lordy Doddy. You know what I do, you know. I ain't got time for that yet. I put the some of the windscreen on. I'm going to do the anti-roll now.
What are you going for? Cake run? What? Cake run. Lotus Super 7.
That's a Lotus Super 7, mate.
Same as a cake run.
But you've got like half round front bumpers, or you got a long in wing. I'd rather do the long wing.
That takes you back to the start, and
I know.
that's the Robin Hood kit car version.
Yeah. What are you on a bit like? Yeah.
The half one's actually turn with the steering as well.
Yeah, well, I know that.
No, I'm just saying like
Yeah, but
if you're going for Caterham stroke Lotus Super 7 like this, or you're doing a Robin Hood kit car,
no, I don't want a fucking kit car.
you've got to do the half
The
one.
thing is, well, if I do a nice exhaust along there, maybe, because the exhaust will go there, innit?
Yeah.
Otherwise.
Thin, fat as if it's
So,
the back box.
how the fuck did I come up when I had all the fucking mud guard on? Yeah, I'm gonna have to come off down in there somewhere. Twice. I could probably get to there, like, and then one like that. Now, these complicated matters. Front, not backs, not sloop John B's. We're going for straightforward.
What a coffee, love.
Oh, thank you. You gotta wind them up, lads. You gotta wind them up. So I'm gonna wear one on there like that. So we want exactly the same, but coming up this way now. Just show you what I'm doing. I know you're a mile and miles. We're gonna weld a half mudguard on, according to my boy Blunder. Thing is, you know, it'll probably end up in his house, so you just as well do it how he wants it, innit? Who am I? Who am I to disagree? As you see, it was no easy task. Right, as you now see, she's got front mudguards. This is day 3, and you won't believe that I've been filming for about 10 minutes, and there was no card in the there was no card in there. So I turned around and it wasn't on. So it is true. The older you get, the fucking thicker you get, alright? That's better. That's spot on, that is. That is nice. Come now, come now. What I like is slow motion. So this is the bonnet. So far so good, but this is the important bit. I had a couple of messages. One calling me a Welsh idiot, which is fine. That's fine, man, that's great. One said he cannot understand what I am saying. Okay. And there was another one who I cannot tell you what he said unless you private message me, and then I'll pass it on to you. Because it involved children. No, I don't want to say that. Because I think he's a paedophile, and somebody should inform the police, whatever. Inform somebody. Private message me, I'll give you his name. What he said, I'll show you what he said. It's absolutely... And that's, that's what you got to put up with. It's really... I just don't know, it's just really... I feel like giving up, to be honest with you. There's a place in the sun, and there's room for everyone. Right, what I'm struggling with now, is the bonnet piece. We gotta get something to fill this hole in. Well, obviously there's 1,000 ways of doing it, but I can't think of one. Gosh, you can't, come on. I'm going to bend it like that so it fits on the end of there, and then you and me, we're going to cut an hole out of there and panel beat it so it curls in. How does that sound, bosses? I threw a pebble into the river and I watched them ripples flow. Who sang that then? I knows. Right. That I knew was going to be the hardest bit. Would have been nice to put a piano hinge up there, up the middle, so this opened and we had an engine in there. Just a tube-ish. It's just going to drop into there. Like that. But before you do that, try and get them looking a bit squarer than what it is. To anybody else that would do. to me, I don't know. It's an eighth of an inch too long. $180. My mother used to work in a chip shop, and she could put her hands in practically anything in front of her. Used to scare the fucking shit out of us, but what mothers do best, eh? My mama was a great old man. I can see her with a shovel in her hand singing, education I never had, only when the times got bad. That's my back lights sorted. About to pass MOT now, isn't it? As I said, these little things take hours. Looking ambitious. That's heavy now. I think we're around a stone mark. Right, we want headlights and a bit of a bull bar. I think we better. You still on? That's our headlights. This is the air bit now. Because you've got to get them exactly the same, otherwise it's going to look fucking rat stupid. Ugh. On a roo bar or a badge bar, I don't know what you want to call it. It's just a bar going across there like that with two lights on the end, which would be staying out of the camera here. So like my granddaughter, you didn't see much of it. Thank Christ. Scare you for life. Three days. Gotta be worth a thumbs up if nothing else. Thanks all, thanks for popping in. Thanks for sticking with me. And don't know what I'm doing next. You know the easiest thing to do? It'd be a Land Rover, because it's just a square box on wheels. So if you want to start something easy, do a Land Rover. I'll see you next time.